time we had to do our speech over the word environment, the first thing that came to my mind when I thought about the environment was pollution. Every year in the U.S., factories release over 3 million tons of toxic chemicals into land, air, and water. This hazardous waste causes us to lose 15 million acres of land each year. It leads to respiratory complications and other health problems, and it makes our rivers and lands and lakes too polluted to swim or drink the water from. What is pollution? Pollution is the introduction of a contaminant into the environment. Pollution harms the Earth's environment and its inhabitants in many ways. The three main types of pollution are land pollution, water pollution, and air pollution. Land pollution is the pollution of the Earth's natural land surface by industrial, commercial, and domestic agriculture activities. Some of the main contributors to pollution or to land pollution is chemical and nuclear plants, industrial factories, oil refineries, human sewage, oil and antifreeze leaking from cars, mining, littering, overcrowded landfills, deforestation, and construction debris. How to prevent land pollution is easy. You can reuse any item that you can. You can buy biodegradable products. You can store all liquid chemicals and waste in spill-proof containers. You can eat organic foods that you grow without pesticides. Don't use pesticides. Use a drip tray to collect engine oil. Buy products that have little packaging. Don't dump motor oil onto the ground. The next type of pollution is air pollution. Air pollution is the accumulation of hazardous substances into the atmosphere that endanger human life and other living matter. What are the sources of air pollution? Automobile emissions, tobacco smoke, combustion of coal, acid rain, noise pollution from cars and constructions, power plant, manufacturing buildings, large ships, paint fumes, aerosol spray, wildfires, and nuclear weapons. The ways to prevent air pollution are carpool, don't smoke, keep your car maintenance up to date. If you have to drive, do your errands all at one time. Don't buy products that come in aerosol spray cans. Avoid using lighter fluid when barbecuing outside. When you drive, accelerate slowly and use cruise control. Always replace your car's filter. Use a push or electric lawnmower rather than a gas-powered one. Don't use harsh chemical cleaners that emit fumes. Inspect your gas appliances and heaters regularly. The last type of pollution is water pollution. Water pollution is the introduction of chemical, biological, and physical matter into large bodies of water that degrade the quality of life that lives in and consumes it. The sources of water pollution include factories, refineries, waste treatment, mining, pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers, human sewage, oil spills, failing septic systems, soap from washing your car, oil and antifreeze leaking from your car, household chemicals, and animal waste. The best way to prevent water pollution is don't wash your car around any storm water drains. Don't throw trash, chemicals, or solvents into sewer drains. Inspect your sewage system every 3 to 5 years. Avoid using pesticides, fertilizers that can run off in water systems. Sweep your driveway instead of hosing it down. Use non-toxic cleaning materials. Clean up oil and other liquid spills with kitty litter and sweep them up. And don't wash your paintbrushes in the sink. According to DoSomething.org, I found 8 interesting facts about pollution. They are 40% of America's rivers and 46% of America's lakes are too polluted for fishing, swimming, or aquatic life. 1.2 trillion gallons of untreated sewage, stormwater, and industrial waste are discharged into U.S. waters annually. Vehicle exhaust contributes roughly 60% of all carbon monoxide emissions nationwide and up to 95% in cities. Drinking polluted waters are a problem for about half of the world's population. Every year, there are about 250 million cases of water-based diseases, and that results to about 5 to 10 million deaths. Each year, the U.S. factories spew 3 million tons of toxic chemicals into the air, land, and water. Over 80% of items in landfills can be recycled, but they are not. Every year, one American produces 3,285 pounds of hazardous waste. Americans generate 30 billion foam cups, 220 million tires, and 1.8 billion disposable diapers each year. The next thing I thought about when I thought about environment was the words pollution, or not pollution, was the words endangered and extinct. Animals become endangered because of destruction of habitat, pollution, hunting and fishing, and exotic species entering the environment. The top 10 most endangered animals, according to allaboutwildlife.com, is the ivory-billed woodpecker, the Moor leopard. This is the world's rarest cat. There's only about 40 left in Russia. The Yavin rhinoceros, there's no more than 60 of these left in Asia. The greater bamboo lemur, the northern right whale, there's about 350 of these still left in the Atlantic. The western lowland gorilla, the leatherback sea turtle, the Siberian tiger, the Chinese giant salamander, and the Capico parrot. The top 10 recently extinct animals, according to the listverse.com, is the passenger pigeon, the golden toad, the Tasmanian tiger, the quagga, the Caribbean monk seal, the Parian ibex, the bugler hartebeest, the Havan tigers, the Tepica pufus, and the Baju river dolphin.